Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Hearthstone. Let's get back into the arena and do some more huntering. Hunting? Why didn't I say hunting? One of life's greatest mysteries is how I come up with some of these words. I word good? Anyway, finding an opponent. In between these episodes, I played one of my friends. Yeah, he's a lot better at card games than I am. He got the game last night. I've been playing for a week or two now. He kicked my ass all across the room with his first stack using a mage. So, yeah. He knew exactly how to use certain cards, too. I was pretty impressed.
Rexa versus Anduin.
Sunstrider the Priest. Oh, no. Terrible. These two cards are terrible for your first hand. So let's get rid of those. Ugh. I'd like an early game minion, please. Nope.
Greetings, traveler.
I always like to load the catapult in case I'm feeling saucy. I don't want to play Emperor Cobra, so I'll just 2 attack. Well, I should say I don't want to use a coin to play Emperor Cobra. I'll play Emperor Cobra and then Houndmaster turn after, I think. Nope. Well then. Acolyte of Pain is only going to let me draw 1 card as the rate it goes now. I do not have a good set of cards, so I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to hope he doesn't attack me. I'm going to hope he doesn't attack me, then I'm going to Hunter's Mark him next turn and then attack with Acolyte of Pain. Nope, he went straight for my Acolyte. Fantastic. At least I can multi-shot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Hunter's Mark, multi-shot. Oh well, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I had to waste too many cards to do that. That's fine, it happens.
Tazdingo!
Yes, Tazdingo, indeed. Their beast have +1 attack. I'm gonna go ahead and play Emperor Cobra because if he trades, still dies. So... And if he doesn't, I can Bestial Wrath with Houndmaster next turn. So yeah. Yeah, I can totally do that. That's a great idea. And I have 2 explosive traps for if he starts to get saucy with too many minions. I'm saying saucy a lot. I'm not entirely sure as to why. Okay, so he did just go straight for my Emperor Cobra. Probably the right play. He knows I can buff the hell out of my Cobra. Start of your turn, okay. I might want to just explosive shot that. Yeah, and then Timberwolf. Yes. No, actually, next turn he's going to heal himself for 2. It heals for 3. No, Deadly Shot's cheaper. Flip Deadly Shot, Explosive Trap. I probably shouldn't have Explosive Trapped. I probably should have just used my hero power. But we're just countering hero powers right now. And I don't want to get trapped into that mindset. I want to be able to put something on the board. Plus now he doesn't have anything to use his hero power on next turn, so that's some consolation. Alright, Scavenging Hyena. So I can Scavenging, Timberwolf, and then buff the Scavenging. That's putting a lot on the board. That's putting a lot on the board. Actually, I'll just put out the scavenging. And the Timber Wolf. And do that. Because if I put out the Houndmaster now, I can't attack with the Scavenging Hyena. So if he has hard removal, he'll just get rid of the Scavenging Hyena next turn, and I got nothing. If I put the Houndmaster next turn, I'll be able to attack with it right away. See, I didn't think he could, he had just pure damage in his hand, but he did. So that happens. Whenever one of your other minions die, draw a card. Now I can buff that to attack that, but that is kind of a waste. But if I don't, it'll stay up. And if I use Explosive Trap next turn on whatever he puts out, it'll just give him card draw, and I don't want that. So I'll have to deal. I'll have to deal. Keep going with what I've got. Corehound! See? That's what I want Explosive Trap for. I mean, Explosive Shot, not Explosive Trap. I'm sorry, have I been mixing those two up the entire time? I probably have. Oops. But yeah. You go boom now. Adjacent minions. So far, he's just been healing through all the damage I've done, because I've done pathetic damage, so it's not building up properly. He's got a card advantage on me, though. That's no good. That was a healing card. So, it was probably one of the trolls that heals. Shadow Word Death, just hard removal. See, that's what I was worried about him using earlier, so it didn't matter what I did, that my minion was doomed. What do you do again? Give a friendly minion +3 health. Oh. So, you're kind of useless. I give you +2 attack and immune, nothing is going to happen. But if I put Cult Master out and use this, I can hope he'll be tempted by my Explosive Trap. Because he doesn't know what trap I have out. He does know, however, that it could be... Well, if he knows what traps a hunter has, he knows it's about if you attack me. So he's going to do it anyway. That's cool. Boom. Explosive. That's fine. Deal me 6 damage. But next turn, I'll be able to remove that. Unless you completely destroy both my minions. Oh, so if you do an AoE attack, it doesn't trigger the card draw. Good to know. Didn't know that. And he just healed through the damage, of course, because of Holy Nova. So I'm in trouble. That's multi-shot, Explosive Trap, and hit you with that. So I'm in a bad way. I'm in a very bad way. Yeah, if I put out Scavenging Hyena and Bestial Wrathed it next turn, it wouldn't have helped me because he'd have healed this guy by then. So I just don't think I have a way around this minion for now. Especially when he puts a copy of it. Wow, this is very bad. I die next turn. Yep, I die. Concede.
Well fought.
There's nothing I could do. I played poorly. This deck doesn't have a... It has to build up some damage, and against priests, you can't really do that. They just keep healing themselves over and over. So if I had more of the damage I did over time built up on him, I think I could have beaten him. But that would mean, hey, if he didn't have a hero power, I would have won. Yes, if he had a major disadvantage, like no hero power, I would have won. So, pointless argument to make. But let's go into the next match, see what happens. There is some potential in this deck. That was just a very bad matchup. I don't know if I made wrong choices, really. I think I made decent choices.
Rexar versus Thrall.
For doom.
See, that kind of name
Begin.
How do you go on the internet and with that kind of name and expect anyone to take you seriously? Wolfer's Poner 22? And what's with the numbers? What is this, AOL? I'm teasing, of course. I don't really think this guy's an idiot or anything. Relax. I'm messing with his head. Or your head, because he's probably not listening. Greetings. I love how Thrall's default response is to call people friend. It's just kind of fitting, you know? If I coin, I can Direwolf this turn, Scavenging Hyena next, and Acolyte of Pain after. So let's see what happens. Coin Direwolf. He'll want to get rid of it because its buff is pretty significant, and he doesn't know what I'm going to play next. So if he can't kill it this turn, which is not terribly likely, okay, he's just going to go for Random Totem, which is great. I can kill that with the wolf, no problem. So Scavenging Hyena. And I'll go ahead and kill it because if he has a shock, Frost Shock, Earth Shock, or I think those are only two, then he could have just used that on Direwolf Alpha. Okay. It's whenever this minion takes damage. Let's draw a card. Deadly Shot's way too expensive to waste on it. I'm gonna have to bring both of these down to 1 health to get through. Darn, that was a decent enough play. I mean, it was a good trade on my part because I didn't lose anything, but now he can zap either of these guys with a shock spell, and they're dead. Chillwind Yeti. Very efficient card. Love that Yeti. Whenever one of your other minions dies, draw a card. So if I played Cult Master and swung at the Yeti with him, he'd die. But, I mean, the Yeti's still going to be around. So if I Deadly Shot, it's 3 for a 4 cost. If I do this, I can give him Taunt and 2/2. That'll give him 3 health. Him dying would give him 4 health, because I'm assuming he'd attack with that. That wouldn't kill the Yeti. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to. I don't think that was very efficient use of Deadly Shot. But I'm gonna have to put up with it to keep what I have on the field on the field. Forked Lightning or Chain Lightning, I'm not sure what it's called in this game. I'm pretty sure it's forked because it's a cone effect, I think. No, it's a 2 random. Oh, hello. A 7/8 taunt. Huge overload. Okay. I can do this, but it's gonna remove most of my stuff. So, Timberwolf is going to increase their attack. So 4 and 7 and 1, I can do it now. But if I Houndmaster and use it on... Shoot, it doesn't matter. Just use it on him. I was just trying to think in my head if I misplayed that. And I could have had a way to survive it, but didn't take it. To have my minions survive it, I'm sorry, and didn't take it. In my head, I think there was a way. Somewhere in my head. You want to go looking for it? It's not a fun place to be. Ironfur Grizzly, 3/3 taunt. He'll kill pretty much anything I put out. So let's go ahead and draw a card. See what happens. Animal Companion. Let's kill you with that. And then attack with these two. Unfortunately, Timberwolf is right now useless, but I can Animal Companion next turn. And hopefully Cult Master and then Suicide something on whatever he puts out.
It's time for a little blood.
Time for a little blood. Good, good, good. I can attack that with Acolyte of Pain, get his effect without killing him, so then he can be a 1/1 that gives me another card to draw. So, efficient use of him. He didn't use 5 mana. Huh. That leaves me a little worried. Alright, so let's see what happens. Oh, well, that's way more efficient. Let's go ahead. I want to get a card draw, though. So I'm kind of sacrificing him for card draw. Let's go ahead and play the Fairy Dragon. And attack directly. And then Hero Power. See, I'm whittling them down. And this deck does that. It can whittle people down by overwhelming them with small buffs that can make my minions more efficient than they should be. And that's sort of the concept of the deck, I think. Granted, that's not necessarily what you think about when you do an arena draft. You think about what's the most efficient card of these three. Then you consider, does it synergize well with what I already have? But that's often a factor of the first question. If something doesn't synergize well, then its value is less. There's a shock. Oh, I didn't mean that to be a pun, I'm sorry. Okay. Frostwolf Warlord. I can Animal Companion. And then Frostwolf Warlord.
Stand ready.
And he's now a 9/8, so fantastic. Acolyte of Pain to get... No, I'm gonna go ahead and just attack.
Give me a minute.
Because the only thing he can kill with that is Acolyte of Pain. And I'd rather 2 damage go to Thrall, or I'm sorry, Wolflor Poner. Okay, see, that guy's now useless. I figured he had some sort of hard removal. Not useless, he's a 1/1. Haha. Oh, not anymore. Silence. Oh, that useless card that I mentioned before, the one that I have a gold of, the 5/4, 2 or 3 cost. Here's the Ironbeak Owl, which can make that useful. I saw then. Did he just give Wind Fury? Oopsies! You meant to give Wind Fury to your Searing Totem, didn't you? That didn't quite hit the mark. I still win, unfortunately for you, bud. Yeah. Well played.
Well played.
Hey, give me a minute.
No reason to drag it out. I won. Unfortunately, he lost. So, that's what happens when the deck works like it's supposed to. I get good synergizing going on. Oh, completed a daily quest by doing this, so that's awesome. Not a factor in what I chose for the arena, by the way. So, that's what happens when this deck works well. It synergizes well, increases the efficiency of the minions you've got, and just all around makes them more useful. Stuff like Hunter's Mark makes it so you can turn really powerful minions into something that can be killed by something like the Goldshire Footman. So you cost 2 cards, but only 1 mana, and you can kill any minion, as long as he doesn't have taunt something to stop you. See what I mean? That's the sort of the concept of the deck, as I have in my head. Whether it functions like that or not, you saw with the Priest deck, not always. But I think I'm confident I can maintain a better than a 1-to-1 ratio this time. Maybe 5 wins I think I can pull off, so let's shoot for that. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.